Now, I want to talk about this. Like many of you, I'm fascinated by celebrity. I am. That's one of the reasons I do this job, is I get to chat with celebrities all the time. I mean, celebrities, they're good-looking, they're funny, they're successful. Sometimes all three, baby. The fact that people laughed at that's so sad. Now, sure, as I mentioned, I get to chat with celebrities on the show, but I want to find out more about them. I just can't get enough. I want to find out everything about them. So I recently took it upon myself to mail a questionnaire to some of America's biggest stars. And this is cool. A surprising number of famous people responded to the quiz. We're going to show you their answers tonight in a little segment I call Celebrity Survey. This will be fun. Now, here's how the survey works. We asked 3 celebrities to complete a phrase, and this is our first phrase. And we asked a bunch of them, but we asked, 3 at a time. And our first phrase that they had to complete was, "When I'm not working, I like to blank." And here's the responses we got. Jim Belushi said, "Play catch with my kids," which was really nice. Eric McCormack said, "Share a bottle of wine with my friends." And Michael Jackson said, "Share a bottle of wine with some kids." And I thought that was nice. They all wrote back. Most people don't know that I'm, this is the next question, most people don't know that I'm actually, and Howard Dean wrote, a fiscal conservative. John Kerry wrote, in favor of some of Bush's tax cuts. And John Edwards wrote, Pat Sajak. And I thought that was... The fact that they took the time to respond, that's what's amazing. Here's the next question I sent out. People tell me I remind them of... Britney Spears wrote back, a young Madonna. Christina Aguilera wrote, a young Mariah Carey. And Jessica Simpson wrote, the dismal failure of our public schools. Here's the next question we sent out. My favorite electronic gadget is blank. My favorite electronic gadget is, Tony Hawk wrote, my Sony PlayStation 2. Carson Daly wrote, my two-way pager. Dick Cheney wrote, my heart. And I thought, apparently it's a clock radio now. And here's the next one. Before I go on stage, I always... Garth Brooks wrote, say a little prayer. Celine Dion wrote, think about the people I love. Ruben Studdard wrote, make sure the stage is reinforced with steel beams. Engineer. Precaution, it's good. Here's the next one. I'm against same-sex marriage because... President Bush wrote, it's against the law. Billy Graham wrote, the Bible forbids it. Arnold Schwarzenegger wrote, I can't pronounce it. True. What? Here's the next statement we sent out. If I could be any kind of tree, I would be... Denzel Washington wrote, an oak tree. Jennifer Aniston wrote, a cherry blossom. Mel Gibson's dad wrote, all trees are controlled by Jews. Yeah. Max is like, well, you know. Yeah, that's how you get the stick. He gets them free. When I'm posing for a mugshot, I like to... Nick Nolte wrote, straighten my hair and put on a clean change of clothes. Glenn Campbell wrote, shave and smile. Michael Jackson wrote, try to go easy on the eyeliner and lipstick. And finally, this one this is very deep. And finally, here's the statement. If I could choose my death, I would prefer to... Diane Keaton wrote, die in my sleep. Clint Eastwood wrote, "Be eaten by a bear." Richard Simmons wrote, "Be eaten by Clint Eastwood." I thought we learned a lot. All right, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, Damon Wayans is here.